following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Next. All yours, Dexy.
Okay, maybe kill it real quick. Should put her right up to the door. Take the shot right in the eye. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes you roll to make people panic. Other times you do it just to fuck Brendan. How many dogs are in the room? Oh. Right, so there's an alien standing there looking at the door.
Stab.
I guess I roll a fortitude against your affliction, right?
Yeah, which is 17.
I think I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
And they don't have forts, so...
So that means that everyone else just goes...
Dodge, I'm guessing.
South blade, full across.
It means that you got... Yeah, that means I'm completely incapacitated, basically.
So you just
Spear and corpse onto couch. Dexy's standing there. Stop!
Bad.
Alien.
Stab.
17, you say?
Yep.
It's 2 degrees. Right. Yes.
So it's stunned, which makes it real easy for you guys. Well, again, debuffing. It means we don't have to fight.
Literal scythe blade.
Yep.
Draw across now.
Put on couch. This is almost too easy.
It's
How long is it going to take them to notice?
Yeah, I was going to say, they're surely going to notice at some point.
So you start with the ones at the back.
Alien.
stab.
Aha! Resisted! Oh. I do get a toughness check.
That's right.
That's wonderful. Oh, Tom, now I know how you feel with your constantly never you being able to use your abilities for anything.
Except for saving everybody all the time.
Just rest up. Plenty of time for that later. I'm just waiting for Alvin to miss so I can light it on fire.
Don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up.
Yeah. Alien.
Stab.
Clang.
1 degree. Which is enough to give me a toughness check. And I have 17.
6, so 15 plus 6.
So he'll take damage, but it doesn't go all the way through.
Kid, try to get him.
Stab! Success! Toughness check. Falls unallowed. Falls unallowed.
That is what
Force.
falls allowed.
Wow.
3.
There we go.
Yeah.
4 4s.
That's
Yeah,
why.
but you get 3 4s and then a 3.
That's why falls are banned.
4s are just banned. They just you weren't there. You don't know.
It was a horrible day.
It's like everyone was just pissing 4s. It's like
Didn't the dice end up going down the sink because of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I rolled 3 4s in a row like that, and it took. No, she's gone. She's
that
fucking
was
out of
after
here.
a wave of 4s.
It was a wave of 4s from everybody.
Like 4s are banned. 4s are banned, and I think D&D they're not banned, but
Only because of the way it works.
yeah, because whereas 4 is actually a number you want to get
Yep.
half the time.
Yeah.
That doesn't stop everyone reserving them for combat, though.
Yeah, it's the other side of it.
And Dixie's like, stop.
Right, how are you feeling? If you can't go anymore,
I'm still okay. I'm just a little lightheaded.
That was also the 4th alien.
Oh wow! There's your 4 4s. The problem is they're starting to notice. And they keep attacking.
Yeah.
Anyway, alien.
Stab.
It's a massive fail, so dead. Ugh. We should have paid more attention in farm class.
Need a dunging trident.
Why do we never get missions that involve sleuting or pole dancing?
Hey, yeah. Well, then you guys kind of sleuted in the casino. Sort of.
Okay.
No,
Okay, I think we should have a little break because they're definitely onto this.
yeah, we tried saying it before. Just don't.
Wait for 10 minutes.
Just
and then
wait.
Have a go.
Alright.
Have some more food.
Alright.
Recharge your energy, please.
Dexy, sleep. She'll fall over.
Thank you.
Grab. Put foot on couch.
I'll wake her up in a little bit.
How rattled are they?
I don't know what their emotions are.
Back to the door.
Okay, so they've split up into pairs with each one holding a gun at where her head would be, and they're just like, okay.
So they're all just
Another
pointing
gun
guns
like
at
that.
each other.
Are you familiar with what a Mexican standoff is?
Yes.
There's like 7 of them.
Yes,
there.
I am. It is where several participants are engaged in a manner where all of their weapons are pointed at each of another one.
They appear to be doing that.
So if she does it again, they will shoot her.
But
Looks
now
like.
there are no guns pointed at the door.
Oh, this dicks. Can you make them all think that they are dicks?
Dixie.
Dixie.
I don't know how their minds work. I can't even tell what they're thinking or feeling or separate them individually.
That would have been.
Yeah, I know! Bang!
I mean, like I said, I don't make illusions. I make people think
Yeah,
they're
I
seeing
know.
things.
I just know if you.
But I do have an idea. They're all pointing guns at each other, right?
Yes.
I'm going to suggest a Gambon offensive.
Oh, what?
We rush through the door and get them.
How many have we got in there?
8.
I can see 8.
That's 4 pairs.
Right, I can.
Wait,
let me
wait,
go.
Derek, can you pull a trigger from distance? Oh fuck, that's right. Hang on, Derek,
Yeah?
can you pull a trigger from distance?
If I can see it,
Oh,
I could make
what
like
if
a
you can
stick.
see it through me seeing it?
I mean, that might work. I could give it a try.
If it ever hits up, it won't work.
Oh,
Okay, hang on. Let me see the door. Okay. Now, do you see the little firing thing that's under their fingers there?
yeah.
Can you pull that trigger?
Well, hold your hand out.
There's a door in the way.
But do you feel a stick in your hand?
I feel a door.
Well, it's not working.
Thanks, Derek.
You're welcome, Dix.
I like the idea. So, I got you
Why don't I just burn them to the ground?
the science thing.
Science
What if
stuff.
the fire isn't there?
Sorry?
Why does everyone think that fire is just unlimitedly wide? Because it is unlimitedly wide.
When you deploy.
You saying I lack control?
If I can disorientate them for a bit, would that help everyone? I can.
I think it would help more than not.
Well, how about I just crawl over there and exoskeleton onto one of them to make a couple of his buddies, and that's the go signal.
You can do that?
Well, it's the same as thing I do to all of you. I just creep down into goo, sneak all the way over there, sneak up one of their arms, and pull the trigger.
You've done that to us?
I don't know what you're saying,
No.
but it's
That
all,
explains the additional loofah.
I mean, all you need to do is hopefully trigger the Mexican standoff, because if it's anything like the movies,
They're all
You
dead.
should wrap around one and look vaguely like a larger Dixie. And then just fade to the back half of the alien when he shoots.
The timing! Oh my god!
So, be right back. Puddle liquid starts moving through.
Watching through hole.
Guarantee you Roxanne's team's having an easier time with this.
I hate doors. I hate them.
We're blowing them up.
Yeah. We're not bothering with decoding them.
Oh, who cares about the technology behind it? Let's just blow the doors up.
Harmony will want to open the door. With Alvin not here, you will be the strongest one to do it. Yes, strong.
Watching.
I don't like this. Where's real harmony? Not now, Tom.
Tom, we're all reduced in power, please. Because
the
one
ground beneath his feet is melting.
Yeah, because you know that once we get out of here and she gets her full power back, she's going to warm up you one good.
Promises, promises. Well, let's leave that suspenseful thing there with Alvin and thing to go over to the other group.
It's a door!
And we ran out of explosives.
This one's looks strong and we're out of explosives. Dix, can you think? No, I know he's not.
Anybody got any ideas? We can't risk destroying what's on the other side. We don't know what's there.
So my plan of high velocity and probably wouldn't be a good idea.
And can probably break this door.
If you can rip it off in towards us, then by all means.
I mean, it won't be very subtle though.
Yeah, who
And
needs
they're-
subtlety?
And there could be who knows how many alien creatures on the other side. Not that I don't think I can take it, but I don't think I can take it.
Well, if you rip the door inwards, then you've got the door as cover, right?
Oh, surely one of you will want that.
Well, we'll be behind you.
Well, we
so.
will be behind and around the corner.
Dr. Rock Bravestone ponders the door and says, I don't like this.
Got a bad feeling?
The Rock says, know your role. They're on the other side and the thing we want's on the other side. Assume. Strong door says important. Now what if they know how desperately we need to do what we're doing? We rip in there, violent and strong, like a tornado. It only takes one of them to put one of those little glowing spiders on it. Then we're up the creek. If they don't know, then a loud, abrupt opening is only going to serve to focus their fire on the archway. We need another way in. Under,
Well, I'm open
or
to
over.
ideas, but we don't have a lot of subtle options here.
Are there any vents or anything?
Jin's like, that's a good point. I haven't seen a single vent, and we're breathing.
I'm going to look around for vents. Or
It might be well hidden. We could check if any of the floors or ceilings sound hollow.
They wouldn't know what solid sounds like with this material.
You're right. Only way to check is to
21?
rip panels up.
Right. Oh look, door locking mechanisms. And a crawl space.
Ah, there we go.
this is just like we can just crawl on and under there. And,
Well, I mean, super large members of your party might not be able to fit through there.
so Anne, because like everybody else is fine.
She's the only person who could then rip the floor up at the other side.
Probably.
It would just be a bit uncomfortable.
I mean, if there's there's a way to crawl it under the ground through here.
I think we had more explosives. Don't suppose the other team. How do we get it? I wonder how they're doing.
Again, we can't risk
Probably
explosives at this point. If what Dr. Bravestone says is true, we're pretty close to our target, and we got to make sure we get it intact.
Actually, I got a call from Dex just before about a thing you wanted to do, so they must be doing all right. Didn't sound too bothered.
Well, maybe they have a solution to our problem.
Could be.
Call him back.
Hey, Dex. You there?
Right now, they'll probably be in the middle of the killing not Dixie over and over, so he'll be a little busy.
I think they're busy. I'm not getting a response anyway.
Oh, maybe send a telegram later.
We do have radio.
What?
We've been talking to them this whole time.
Oh, holler up them then.
Bonnie, you busy right now? Over.
Stab.
Just a wee bit.
Not bad.
What's up? Just
We're having problem getting through this door.
hold on.
Stab.
Dad.
You should have paid more attention in fighting off.
You know, you could always just contact me back when you're done.
They'll be right. I won't. Hopefully, it won't be too long. We don't know how long. Hold on. But before Dixie can't do any more. All right. I'll get back to you. Over.
Okay, over and out.
We can't risk damaging the vital equipment.
Well,
We can't risk it. I hate you so much. I hate you.
I'm sorry.
No, not you.
Oh. You okay, Jan?
Fine.
that's my cue to go investigate under the floor panel. See ya!
He's such a coward. It's so awesome.
Is it cowardice?
Hey, you coming?
I
Self-preservation.
can't fit. My stupid fat body.
It's not
You're not fat.
We get enough of that shit from Dexy. I don't need it from you.
Well, she could stand to put down the fork now and then.
You know she needs a lot of food and energy, right?
I know, I'm just joshing.
Oh crap, I should have got my flashlight out first.
Why don't you just make one?
I can't. You said I couldn't have light creation.
No, because that's her thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like literally all she does, dude. What do you want to take that to?
Wait, you didn't let me have it because it would defeat one of the ways that you can defeat my powers.
Well, also, yeah, because you're susceptible to strobe lights and flashbangs.
Yeah.
Speaking of which... looks like weird cable-y tube things there, and some xenomorph eggs, and
Oh, good. I'll hug one.
Look the top of it.
Wonder what's in here, Jason.
Hello.
I can't see anything.
Pulls it out. Must be nothing.
Here, turned out the lights.
Appears to be a delightful alien. It wants a hug.
Oh no! You don't do this to me. I do this to you.
Yeah, it's just a bit Warren-y down there. Looks awkward. Yeah, so eventually they'll be finished up for their little bit. They'll have their own problem, but they'll still call back right about say now.
You there, Roxy?
Uh-huh.
Sorry,
Yeah, sir, we got a particularly stubborn door, and we can't risk exploding it off because we have a strong feeling on the other side is the thing we're looking for.
that's what we've found. The strongest door had 4 panels to open.
Well, we found the one on the floor because...
There's also one on the roof and one on each side of the door.
Okay, and once you've got those off, how do you bypass it?
You can open it up just by strength. The issue is on the other side. We had 12 bogies on the other side. We're down to 8. No, 7 now, isn't it?
He hasn't done his thing yet.
Alright, yeah, down to 8. We're just trying one more thing. But yes, there's 8 bogeys on the other side.
But so you just destroy the panels, like the stuff under the panels. Is that how you get in?
No,
Just lock them.
Wanda said that it's something about feel. You'd have to ask her.
I mean, she does have a radio.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Wanda, tune in.
Yes.
Tune in.
What channel?
I'll tell the channel.
Hello, Roger. Over out.
Hey, Wanda, honey. How's my
Let me
little
guess, you
computer
want-
controller going?
Let me guess. You've got a door you want me to open.
Yeah, apparently it's similar to one you guys came across. There were panels in the ceiling floor.
Okay. Look, can you see one of the things?
I'm looking at the floor one now.
Okay, good. That one's easy. So you'll need to disconnect one of the induction nozzles, one of the cables bearing an induction nozzle, and you'll need to align it with the proper stabilization port. And there'll be a fizzing. If it starts to flash and strobe, it'll be the wrong one. But at the same time, you also have to manage the amount of whatever the power source is, not electricity, that's flowing into it with the Calibrian recalibrator on the top. It's like a little wheel.
I'm utterly confused.
Look, it's just a matter of balancing the power output as it goes through the interstitial gap wardens.
Honey, I guess I'm not the right person to be talking with you about this stuff, because I don't know what the hell you're saying.
Unplug all the pose thingies until you find one that's got a little nozzly thing on it. Then jam it into one of the other little port thingies that looks like it'll fit into until it doesn't electrocute you.
Oh, until it doesn't electrocute.
The one that's correct won't have a strobe or a flash. But because you'll need to do testing, you'll have to turn the little knobby thing up near the top so that it recalibrates the total amount of power, and you'll see that there's like a glowing pulsing thing over to one side, and that needs to stay the shade of color that it is. So every time you get a wrong one, you're going to have to turn the knobby thing until it's the right shade again before you try again.
Okay.
And don't fuck up.
Well, I'm gonna die if I fuck up?
You might.
How
Just
did you...
being very careful and not just jamming it in there. Woo-ha.
So I'm guessing you can get a sense for if it's the right one when you get close
it'll
enough?
start flickering and flashing if it's wrong. Just
If
get
it's wrong.
inch it
Okay.
really close, really, really gently.
Try
Too
the
slow.
first one.
Oh, and the other thing is, if you go too slow, it won't react at all. You're kind of going to have to get a feel for it. Fizz.
Next one.
Fizz.
Next one.
Fizz.
Next one. How many others are in total? Is it 5? Or...
72.
Oh, okay.
Rinse
Keep
and
going.
repeat.
So you rinse and repeat. Just give me a general dexterity check to see how accurate and good you are. And every time you move it to a wrong one, you have to fiddle this
Yeah.
until it's right.
14.
Okay. Now, once you found the right one, just it won't react. Just jam it on in there.
Okay.
It's going to have to stick, and then spin the wheel until the pulsing fades away.
Okay.
Okay. Now you'll need to engage the interlocks.
And how do I do that?
The opposite of when you disengaged them.
So what? I just reverse the process.
Yes.
Okay. Do that.
Okay, and now spin the wheel back up till it's the color it was. And that's unlocked.
And I got to do that another 3 times at least.
Oh no, the one in the ceiling's very different.
Oh, goody. Anne, could you pull down the ceiling panel there, honey?
Metal arms. Let me guess, you also want to sit on my shoulders. Yeah, it's like a bench, why not?
Thanks, honey. Okay. Okay, Wanda, I'm looking at the ceiling one now.
Okay. Do you see do you see the thing over to the right that looks like a bunch of corn chips?
Oh, soon yes. Yeah.
Okay, and you see the thing over on the left side that looks a bit like a horse cock?
I'm not going to ask.
Proportionally to the thing that looks like it might be a horse? If you squint a bit.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Now you're going to need to grab the horse cock and pull it out. Just give it a good yank. I know it's not familiar to you, but try. Okay, don't lose that. You should notice there's 2 little wires hanging off the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Okay, don't let them touch. But don't touch them.
I already touched one.
Oh, okay, I was just assuming that would be bad. Good to know for the future. Now, once you've found a place to put that, you're going to need... You're going to need to reconfigure the thing that looks like a bunch of corn chips. Because all of those little plates, they move.
Where I can put that... Yes, thank you. Keep these wires apart, honey. Crunchy corn chips.
You know, this looks a little bit like a cock. Like a small one. Like a very small one. Like...
Yeah, apparently Wanda's very, Never mind.
Now what's she gonna be imagining? I guess this been a whole army crawl back out of the floor warrens.
Now you're going to have to rotate those pieces around until they form a complete ring, but here's the problem, they can be knocked out, and you don't want that.
Okay, I'll be careful.
So you can only slide parts that are capable of sliding loosely over top of other ones, and if there's a stiff resistance, you're going to have to go back the other way. Anyway, complicated later, and a dex check.
Hey, Dr. Rock. I'm no good at really working out where I am down there, but if you were crawling around, you'd be able to figure out when we're underneath that room in there, right? And like roughly in the middle. Maybe if it's got to be a bigger room, if it's got a bunch of sciencey shit in it.
How hard could it be?
Because I was thinking I could make a press to pop open the floor. I just need to know where to be. That gives us something to do in the meantime. Well, Roxanne is doing nerd shit.
So you want to be in the middle of the room.
The middle is the safest spot for the science equipment, but maybe not for wherever they're positioned. So I'm not really sure.
Well, let's have a look down there.
It's a bit of a wander.
Will you be okay? I'm going under for a bit.
Sure.
Okay. I think we can leave them alone. So you get your ring. So you've
I didn't roll that well with the dex check.
Oh, what'd you get?
I only got 4.
Four's
I rolled
allowed.
a 2.
Oh. Ah! So you drop a few bits out.
Jen, honey, could you hand me up those bits that drop down?
I was like, wait, bits? What bits?
Those things that look like corn chips down there.
Ah, the one thing.
What do you... don't like corn chips or something?
No, this is Wanda. In your ear.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer hands you the bits, all random up. I don't like the sound of that.
The bits came out. Like 4 of them.
You're fucked.
Wait, I can't just put them back?
See, here's the problem with that. They're all identical, right? But internally, each one of them has some kind of different signal or conductance thing, and they're not interchangeable. You would have to luck out and put them all back exactly in the right place that they were in. You're fucked.
Wait, how do you know this?
Because I worked with this thing, I know this.
But you're not fucked, right?
No, because I did it right.
Yeah, but how do you know if you've never experienced doing it wrong that it works that way?
Because I've seen what happens when I do it right.
Well, I'm going to try anyway.
I mean, you've got really no other choice, do you? It's not like there's just a tunnel you can go through.
The boys are working on that.
Of course they are.
Those aren't allowed. I don't know what this roll is to try and do it. But I rolled a 10.
Okay, you jam them back in randomly.
Yeah.
You think that's right?
And a dexterity check to try and do the thing again. 11.
Oh, you've got the perfectly interlocked ring.
Okay, I've got it interlocked. What happens next?
Wait, you've got it interlocked?
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be so calm about it if you'd done it right.
Why?
Because it would be glowing and making a fwee noise.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
Told you.
Try swapping some corn chips around again.
But you don't even know which ones are the ones you put back in now. You see the problem with this?
Oh, okay.